Hey everyone, what is going on? And I have a special treat for you today. We are looking at Kevin's legend run. Yep, he made legend rank 24. Congratulations. And if you guys don't know who Kevin is, do you really PvP? I mean, come on. Kevin is an absolute awesome battler. He's an amazing Twitch streamer now. A little bit late to the Twitch streaming, but nonetheless, he is an amazing Twitch streamer. So I will leave a link to his Twitter and Twitch in the description down below. Definitely go ahead and show him some support. But yeah, this is a team he's been using for multiple seasons, I believe. So let's take a look at it. We have Glorian Stunfisk with Mudshot, Rockslide, and Earthquake. And then we have Tropius with Air Slash, Aerial Ace, and Leaf Blade. And we also have that Defense Deoxys with Counter, Rockslide, and Thunderbolt. So I've actually been using this team myself for a while until recently. But except I was leading with Tropius, and I would have Stunfisk in the back. But this is his team, and this is his order. And let's go ahead and take a look at how some of these battles go. And this is a pretty long battle. So what we're going to do is take a look at his battles, and I'm going to commentate over them. And then we're going to actually jump into his stream at the end of the video. And we'll have his reaction to hitting Legend. So that's definitely going to be exciting. You definitely want to see it, because seeing that reaction for the first time when the person hits rank 10, or in this case, rank 24 in Legend, absolutely incredible. So we're going to go ahead and do just that. But the first matchup, I believe, should be ending soon. We have a Rock Slide going into Beedrill, but that Beedrill will shield farm down. In comes the, super fast switches. Now it's Tropius versus Azu. So the thing is, Tropius can actually take an Ice Beam from Azumarill. So the Leaf Blade, obviously Azu can take a Leaf Blade as well. So this Ice Beam coming out, I'm assuming it's an Ice Beam. Yeah, gonna be an Ice Beam. Doing a lot of damage, but Tropius can still take it, and getting to another Leaf Blade. But unfortunately, Azumarill can actually take another Leaf Blade, plus it has a shield. I think it could have taken that Leaf Blade. Nonetheless, it still had a shield anyway, and this Ice Beam coming out, which will KO the Tropius. So in comes the Glorian Stunfisk. Hopefully this, no charge attack coming in. Is this just going to be an Ice Beam? I think it is. Yeah, going to be an Ice Beam. Not doing too much. Out comes that Beedrill. Yeah, Rockslide is going to KO, and then one more Rockslide to KO the Azumarill, I think. Right? So it looks like Kevin is going to be able to win this game. No, it looks like he's going for Earthquake. Okay, not too confident on the Rockslide KOing, but the Earthquake definitely will, and able to really win that game, turn it around. So very well done. Rocking the rank 2 pose as well, always nice to see. So really well done, and yeah, really well played. Okay, good game. So we're moving on to the next one, and let's see what we've got going for us and how he does in this one. As I said, we have quite a lengthy video for you today. I believe it's about a half hour, maybe a little bit, maybe it's longer. Honestly, maybe it's longer, but we'll see. Okay, so once you get high ratings, maybe the queue times could be a little bit long. I mean, I did edit out some of it, so we'll see. Hopefully the next opponent comes up soon. I think it should be. Okay, going up against Jason. Okay, so let's see. I don't know who Jason is, but let's see. So it's Stunfisk into Hypno. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. Obviously, Hypno switching immediately. Okay, out comes Defense Deoxys. So because of that Hypno switching super fast, maybe they don't have Fire Punch, maybe they don't have Focus Blast, I'm not really sure. Maybe Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball. Deoxys doing a lot with counter, although all of the charge moves are resisted. So Power Whip coming out, Deoxys able to take that. In fact, it could actually take another one. So does not have to shield this one. No shield. No shield coming out from that Deoxys. Power Whip connecting but not doing much, and Deoxys. Okay, another Power Whip coming out. Deoxys going to shield this and farm down. That Ferrothorn gets to the charge moves super fast, able to farm down. So very nice. So let's see what comes in. It is going to be... Okay, going to be that Hypno. So getting off a Rock Slide before the Deoxys goes down. This confusion should be enough to end Deoxys, as it is. So in comes that Stunfisk. Out comes Toxicroak. In comes this Tropius. So beautiful. So this is an amazing matchup, of course. You do have to watch out for the Sludge Bomb, which isn't enough to KO Tropius at full health, but it does do a lot of damage. It gets very low. So will the Tropius commit the final shield? It will commit the final shield. Just going to be a bait. So nice bait on the opponent's end. Okay, another charge attack coming out. Is this the Sludge Bomb? This has got to be the Sludge Bomb. Yeah. So nice play on the opponent's end. But I think this... Okay, going to be able to farm down. The problem is this Stunfisk has no more shields and Hypno still has a shield. But if Hypno is switching, maybe they don't have a good answer to Galarian Stunfisk. We'll have to see what moves it has. Maybe, I mean, Shadow Ball would do pretty good damage, so we'll see. Another Earthquake coming out. Going to be doing a lot of damage. Just needs to get to one more Rock Slide. Even a Fire Punch doesn't KO, but 2 Fire Punches will. It has Ice Punch. So Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. Oh, another Ice Punch coming out. Is this enough to KO this Galarian Stunfisk? No, it's not. Oh, cannot get to it. Barely falls short. I thought Kevin was going to be able to get to it. Very, very unfortunate. Going up against Valor Ash now. Now, I actually knew this because I was watching the stream when he paired with Valor Ash. But picking up an amazing lead, and that's always something nice against Valor Ash, right? So now we do see that Zwilius? I think it's Zwilius. I'm not really too sure. Okay, so switching into Deoxys, you do have to watch out for the Dark Pulse. That's why Kevin decides to shield. So now going for the Rock Slide. So this Rock Slide going to connect. Doing a good amount now, I think. If you have the Deoxys, you could farm down. Able to do so. So what is going to come in now? Is it going to be that Galvantula? It probably will be. Yeah, going to be Galvantula. Obviously, this Rock Slide going to do a lot of damage. So Galvantula might shield. No shield. Galvantula not wanting to shield, recognizing that there's a Stunfisk in the back. So that makes sense. So this Deoxys is going to go down. And if you're Kevin, you could bring in the Stunfisk and farm down. Valor Ash going to switch out immediately. Out comes Tropius. This is just hard counter city for Valor Ash. Sorry, buddy, but it happens to all of us. So Charge Attack coming in. Going to be that Power Up Punch. Totally fine. Yeah, just able to go to town against this Scrafty. Gonna go ahead and go for the Leaf Blade now. So going to get the shield. Now this Charge Attack coming in. Will Tropius decide to shield? No shield. Okay, Power Up Punch. So trying to go for the bait if you're Valor Ash. And now Leaf Blade coming out. Going to hit the Scrafty. So this shouldn't be enough, but going to get the shield anyway. So now Charge Attack coming in. Tropius going to shield. Obviously, Kevin recognizes that you don't really need a shield for Stunfisk against the Galvantula, unless the Stunfisk is exceptionally low in health. But now switching out, and this is a good game. Oh, that Galvantula has very little health anyway. So able to pick up this game. Very beautiful game. Yeah, Valor Ash looks like he backed out. Able to win that one. So that was a nice game by Kevin. By both players as well. It's just Kevin was able to hard counter Valor Ash. So very well done to both trainers. So let's move on to the next one. Going up against a Legend. Now, this is before Kevin hit Legend. Okay, picking up a beautiful matchup into Altaria. So will the Altaria switch? It looks like it's staying in for now. This Stunfisk is charging up quite a bit of energy. Oh, charging up almost max energy, going for the Rock Slide. Altaria probably letting it go. Yep, going to let it go. Now the Charge Attack coming in. Most likely a Sky Attack. All moves are resisted, so might as well go for that Sky Attack. Altaria still staying in. I mean, to be fair, the Dragon Breath, even though it's resisted, it's still doing a decent amount of damage. But this is obviously favoring Stunfisk anyway. So now this Rock Slide will be enough to KO. No shield. So out comes Haunter. Okay. So Haunter going to be hit with this Rock Slide. It's definitely going to have to shield this one up. So, yep, going to shield it up. And it's not going to be able to farm down before another Rock Slide comes out. So going to go ahead and throw the Shadow Punch. Galarian Stunfisk actually opting to shield this one up. Now able to get to a Rock Slide before Haunter can get to another Shadow Punch. So Haunter might shield and farm down. It looks like that's what he's going to do. No, the switch from Kevin into Deoxys. Very interesting switch. Will Kevin decide to shield this Deoxys? Yes, going to shield that Deoxys. And cannot get to the Rock Slide. But if this is a Shadow Punch, it should not KO. It is a Shadow Punch, not KOing. Rock Slide coming in. This Rock Slide will be enough to KO that Haunter. Haunter being so squishy. So able to KO that just fine. In comes... Okay, Frostlass. Not a Pokemon you see too often, to be honest with you. Oh, this is not good for Tropius. Oh, man. I actually saw this game. I actually remember this game. But in comes Stunfisk. Yeah, it was fun. It's fun watching Kevin. Kevin's an amazing streamer. So Avalanche will KO, able to absorb that energy. And now, unfortunately, this Frostlass able to get to another Avalanche. Frostlass is so powerful. It's squishy, but it's so powerful. Able to knock out Tropius. So it looked like Kevin was in a great position. But against Frostlass, especially with energy... It can make wonders happen, you know, especially against a Tropius, right? But yeah, really well done, really well done. So we'll have to see how the next game goes. But, yeah, we'll just wait for the next opponent. I did speed up this, and I did cut out some of these intros, but some of them might be a little bit too long in queue, but it shouldn't be too bad. So, okay, the next opponent. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it's going to be Galarian Stunfisk into Swampert. Bad matchup. Oh, this is actually a terrible matchup. You have to go into Deoxys, which is still not a good matchup for Deoxys, but if you go into Tropius, that's your only answer to Swampert, so you have to go into Deoxys. Okay, they pull a switch into Skarmory. Okay, so it's good to see the Skarmory now, even though they caught that Rock Slide, which was a really nice catch on the opponent's end. You'll be able to bring in Stunfisk, maybe get ahead on energy, take all the attacks, and then knock it out with energy to spare. Maybe get an Earthquake off against Swampert to take a shield. So it looks like that Deoxys actually did shield and is going for the Thunderbolt. So that Thunderbolt will be shielded. So picking up a shield, this Skarmory might be able to farm down. Looks like that's what he's going for. But the Rock Slide coming out. Will the opponent think this is a Thunderbolt and shield? We'll have to see. No. Oh man, they actually throw at the same time. CMP, Deoxys, and Skarmory both at 1 HP. Deoxys is going down. Now, okay, farming down with Tropius. What is in the back? We know it's not Skarmory, obviously, because that's gone. Going to be Bastiodon. Unfortunately, really needed to win that lead. If he won the lead, he would have been able to pretty much have a good situation, have the Tropius up against the Swampert, and then have the Stunfisk up against that Bastiodon. But unfortunately, that isn't the case, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake, and that will get the shield from Swampert. Swampert's just going to farm down, and Kevin is going to leave that game, recognizing that there was no win condition. The only win condition was really winning Switch, but that's okay. Dropping down to 29-35. And we still have more sets for you. Obviously, that's not it. I told you he reached Legend, not Levin, Legend. So we're going to jump into the next game and the next set and see what happens. But yeah, Kevin is such an amazing battler, guys. Definitely go ahead and check him out on Twitch. Check him out on Twitter. He made the highest rank in every single season. I am super jealous. I would love to make Legend rank this season. It's still possible. We had a bad couple of days, the past couple of days. You know, I got tilted when we started lagging a few days ago. So that definitely affected my battles. So we were doing well. We were in the 2800s and then we fell, unfortunately. So we're going to still try though. You never know. So anyway, into the next match. Beautiful matchup. Stunfisk into Altaria. So Altaria switches into Azu. Out comes his Tropius. So great situation. Obviously, Azu does have play against Tropius because it can take a Leaf Blade and it has Ice Beam, which is double super effective. So there's definitely some play from the Azu. Will the Tropius shield? It will not. So, going to be a Play Rough. So that Azu tells me it does not have Ice Beam. Unless if they're throwing the Play Rough to convince the Tropius that they don't have Ice Beam and then they'll the Ice Beam. I don't know. Somebody did that against me once. But in comes Altaria. Altaria is going to maybe look to farm down, but it will have to take a couple of these Aerial Ace attacks. So going to take that one. And looks like he's going to look to farm down. Yeah, because obviously another Aerial Ace coming out. But Altaria is going to be able to take it. But that's totally fine. You could bring in Stunfisk. And look how much damage you actually did it. It's only going to take one Rock Slide to KO, although this Stunfisk will have to take multiple Sky Attacks, but that's okay. So let's see, another Sky Attack coming out. This Stunfisk is going to just allow it to go through. So that's fine. And okay, switching out into Stunfisk. They were trying to catch the Rock Slide. Unfortunately for them, not able to do so. So the Earthquake comes out, doing a lot of damage, switching out to Deoxys. At this point, you could just farm down. No Earthquake from that Stunfisk, not able to get to it, and now you have a Rock Slide. Yeah, this is a good game. So this Rock Slide is going to just connect. The opponent is going to allow it to go through. So very well played to both trainers, but Kevin is able to win that one. So that was really well done. So let's move on to the next trainer. Okay, I think this trainer, Bratz, I think they're in my chat on my stream quite a bit, actually. So that's really cool. Okay, so not a great matchup, so safe switching into Deoxys, out comes Sableye. So that's one problem I've been having. You know, whenever I safe switch into Deoxys, I've been being met with a bunch of Sableye, and that's definitely hard counter to you. So that's never fun, but let's see how Kevin plays this out. So doing a lot of damage, able to knock out the Deoxys. Sableye is such a hard answer to Deoxys. But who knows? Maybe with Alolan Ninetales and Charm, maybe people will stop running it, and then Deoxys can be a good safe switch again for me. Foul Play coming in, Stunfisk able to take it. This is a hard matchup because, yeah, even after the Sableye goes down, we know what's coming in, the Azu. So now it's going to be able to farm down, not before taking another charge attack. Stunfisk going to be able to take it, but it's going to get it low. So now the Azumel can bubble down, but going to switch immediately, and now comes Alolan Mawak. Kevin's going to leave that game. So yeah, not able to win that one. Sometimes you get hard counted like that. There's nothing you can do. Sometimes you get frustrated like me. I'm not saying Kevin does. I'm saying sometimes I get frustrated, but not at hard count. I get more frustrated when I lag. But anyway, going up against Mew. So Mew is tricky to battle against. We know the common moveset is Surf, Wild Charge, or Wild Charge and Flame Charge. So you kind of have to estimate which attack is coming. You let the first one go through because you're going to be able to take the first one anyway. So it looks like it's Surf. So I would assume Wild Charge is the second move on that Mew. So Rock Slide coming out, going to get the shield. Beautiful shield bait from Kevin. Going for another Rock Slide. This Rock Slide will probably not be shielded. Nope, not going to be shielded. And this Mew is going to go for a Surf. Will the Stunfisk allow it to go through? Yes, it will. So taking shield advantage. Losing switch, but taking shield. In comes Tropius. Tropius definitely looking to farm down. Because you assume it has Wild Charge Surf, you probably don't shield. Now, Kevin is not going to shield. There comes the Wild Charge. Just farm down the Mew. Okay. So now going to be punished by Skarmory, unfortunately. However, it's still staying in. Oh no, switching into Scrafty. Okay. This might actually not be that bad for Kevin, because yes, it has Foul Play, but Scrafty is also weak to counter, which is what Defense Deoxys has. So I think Kevin's actually in a pretty good position. We'll have to see. Will it shield? No. Calling the Power Up Punch bait. That's huge. Honestly, I may have shielded that. I'm not even sure. I would definitely shield this. Yeah, going to go ahead and shield this. So if you could... Obviously, Tropius has a bad matchup against Skarmory, but if you could get the Skarmory low... Right? Maybe Tropius can do something. We'll see. Going to get the shield. And now this Deoxys is going to be able to get to another Thunderbolt. Going to be doing a lot of damage. Tropius is just under 50%, I think. Okay. Doing a lot. Is he going to try and catch the move? Yeah, he's going to actually try and catch the move. Able to do so. Beautiful sack swap coming in from Kevin. Going to be hit with the Sky Attack. And now in comes Deoxys. Could have potentially underfarmed if you're the Skarmory and then try and farm down. But it wouldn't have mattered, I don't think. Beautiful matchup. Losing the lead. Taking shield advantage. Still able to pull it on out with Deoxys. So Deoxys can definitely do well against a lot of Pokemon. As long as there's no Sableye in the back. This is a really solid team, right? But yeah, really well played to Kevin. Beautiful game. I'm taking notes. Because I might actually try out this team, use this team. As I said, it's the team I've been using up until the update for the most part, when we had like Politoed and Alolan Ninetales and things like that. I've been using this team just in a different order, but I might try it in this order just to see how we go. Thanks again, Kevin, for allowing me to shoutcast these. I really appreciate it. But anyway, okay, so it looks like I didn't edit out this part. I must have missed this part, but that's okay. Are we going to get into the battles again? Kevin's probably talking on the stream. Oh, he's just, okay, lucky egging. Okay, I guess I didn't edit out this part, but that's okay. So loading up the game, and we'll see how it goes, but yeah. Okay, so are we getting into the battles? Yeah, so currently 2-0. Is that 2-0? I think it's 2-0. So let's see how the next game goes. But yeah, it's best, and you guys made me realize this on stream for those watching, it's best to pick one team and stick with it. Try not to switch teams, even if you have a really bad set. So I think, yeah, that's definitely, I gotta take that on, I gotta take that advice, to be honest. So Kevin, going for the bait, always risky, but if they shield, it's worth it. They do shield, I think 8 out of 10 times they probably do shield it. But sometimes they call the bait, but okay, the opponent is baiting as well. So now Kevin is going Earthquake. This Earthquake, will it land? Will it get the last shield? Probably get the shield. Yeah, they're going to shield. So now, this could be, if this is a bait, the opponent is going to win this matchup. If Kevin shields, Kevin is going to shield. Going to be an Earthquake. Okay, let's see who wins the race to Earthquake. Oh, the opponent pulling the switch into Pelipper, but Kevin did not fall for it. Able to go for the Rock Slide. Rock Slide, not enough to KO, but 2 will be enough to KO if the lag doesn't stop it from doing so. Another Rock Slide coming out. This does KO the Pelipper. So very nice. But you have to watch out because that Stunfisk does have a lot of energy. So it's going to be able to get to that Earthquake. It's actually already at it. Probably charging up extra energy on the opponent's side to make sure Kevin doesn't try and pull a sack swap or something. But in comes Deoxys. And, okay, Deoxys might look to farm down. Could you farm down before another Earthquake comes? I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're not going to. I guess throw the Rock Slide. Even though it's resisted, you'll get it low enough to where you can farm down before another charge attack comes in. But the switch into Tropius. Now it's a Tropius mirror match. Okay, you love to see it. So now that Tropius from the opponent is going to go ahead and go for that. I'm assuming Aerial Ace, yep, going to do a lot. This Aerial Ace coming out from Kevin, going to definitely chip away. Yep, doing a good amount of damage. Looks like the opponent got an extra move in though, so it looks like the opponent is winning. Kevin sneaking an extra move in, but this should KO. If it's Aerial Ace, it is. It does KO that. Now in comes Deoxys. Deoxys cannot farm down. Gotta go for that Rock Slide. Gonna go ahead and go for it. I think Kevin wins this because that Stunfisk is low enough. Like one counter probably takes it out. Or a few counters. Yeah. Able to take it out before the Rock Slide comes in. Beautiful game by Kevin. Able to win that. Didn't fall for the bait. Didn't go for the Earthquake against Pelipper. That is incredible. That is incredible. I would have been mashing that Earthquake probably. Going up against Cindy. Cindy is an amazing mod. She's a mod in a bunch of. She's a mod in my stream as well, but she's a mod in a bunch of trainer streams. So definitely, I battled her myself in Go Battle League. An amazing battler. She recently hit Legend as well. So right now, Kevin is going for that Rock Slide, going to get the shield. And it looks like Cindy lagged a little bit unfortunate, but that's Go Battle League for you. You guys you saw me lag the other day, and I was not having any of it. I was really frustrated. It cost me multiple games. It's definitely frustrating, guys. But that's Go Battle League for you. But, okay, Charge Attack coming out, going to get the shield, going to be Energy Ball, so nice shield, switching into Defense Deoxys. Now the Rock Slide coming out from this Galarian Stunfisk, just chipping away at Deoxys, going to switch now into their own Deoxys. I like that play. Going for the Rock Slide, then switching into your own Deoxys to ensure that you win the mirror match. So Rock Slide coming in, so there's really no reason for Cindy to shield this. So Cindy going to go ahead and go for a Charge Attack. Going to be Rock Slide. And, okay, another Charge Attack coming out, but Deoxys can take all of them. Going to be another Rock Slide. Totally fine. And this Deoxys is going to go for Rock Slide. I think this is enough. Deoxys is super tanky, but I think this is still enough. Yeah, going to be enough. Yep, barely enough. So going to be able to win that matchup. In comes a Zoom Arrow. Okay. More lag, but looks like it didn't affect anything that time. So Thunderbolt coming out. This Thunderbolt coming out. And this is going to connect, doing a lot of damage. So Azumel able to bubble down. That is actually not good. Because now you have Tropius that really doesn't want to take an Ice Beam. But it's not going to, but it costs you the last shield. No, it's actually going to take an Ice Beam. So that's really unfortunate that Kevin doesn't have any shields. Going to switch into a Bomb of Snow. Out comes that Galarian Stunfisk. Charge Attack coming in. Likely a Weather Ball. Yeah, going to be Weather Ball. Not enough to KO, but Kevin cannot get to a Rock Slide. This game is going to be over. Unfortunately, Weather Ball coming out. It will be enough to KO that Tropius. And Cindy is going to win that game. So very well played to both trainers, but Cindy was able to win it. So yeah, great game. Great game. Oh, almost best friends. You love to see it. So, okay. So what was that? A 3-2 set. Picking up a Frillish as well. So that's cool. I'm not sure if that's his first Frillish. Maybe it is. He did hit rank 10 the other day. Or not rank 10. Legend, rank 24. I'm so used to calling it rank 10. But, okay. Not bad. Nice. But okay. So where is this going to land Kevin on the road to Legend? 29-45. Okay, 55 points away. Can we do it? I think we have one more set for you. Can Kevin do it? Well, obviously, as you know, based on the title of this video, but let's see how the last set plays out. 4-1 will not get him there. There's no way you're going to get 55 points for a 4-1. Unless, I don't even see it now. But you would have to go 5-0. So let's see how Kevin plays the final set of this video. I think it's the final set, but yeah, it should be the final set. I said this video was a half hour. It's actually longer. It's probably closer to like 40 minutes. So it's quite a long video, but it's Kevin, so you got to feature a long video to promote Kevin because he's such an amazing trainer. He's a good friend of mine. I can't wait to do a duo stream with him. I'm sure we will at some point. I love doing duo streams, but okay, looks like Q Time's taking quite a bit of time to find an opponent. That's going to happen when you get higher up towards legend rank for sure. It was happening to me in like the 2700s, as well. My season high is 2812, and then as I said, I fell, which is unfortunate. Going up against Scientist E, another amazing streamer, so definitely go ahead and check them out as well. But picking up a beautiful matchup, they switch into their own Stunfisk. So against this team, Galarian Stunfisk as a safe switch is actually kind of difficult because what do you really go into? It looks like Kevin is just baiting and then switching. No, it looks like he's just staying. Yeah, I mean, what do you really do? At some point, I think Kevin will probably switch into Deoxys, maybe after this Earthquake. Let's see what happens. So Earthquake coming out. Will Scientists decide to shield this? They do. Yeah, switching. No, not switching. Staying into the match. Okay, so Kevin's going to be able to win this Galarian Stunfisk matchup because I believe, even though that was the bait, Kevin did bait, so he's up on energy. He's going to be able to win that matchup. You just have to get out of there because you really need the Stunfisk for that Galvantula, right? So yeah, let's see what happens. Going to be Pelipper. I almost said Skarmory, but now out comes this Galvantula. Okay, so I guess you don't need. I mean, Rock Slide is going to be doing a lot, so I guess you really didn't need it. So what am I talking about? I guess you didn't really need Stunfisk, but obviously Stunfisk has such a dominating matchup against this Galvantula. So looks like he's trying to farm down, able to do so. Yeah, this game is over. Yeah, going for the Thunderbolt, but Stunfisk should be able to handle Pelipper. Yeah, and even if Tropius can handle Pelipper. So gonna go ahead and take a Weather Ball. Even if it's a Hurricane, it doesn't matter, but it's not. So gonna be Weather Ball and gonna be able to Air Slash down and take that game. So yeah, dominating win. So I guess that's how Kevin plays it. If they switch into Galarian Stunfisk, you can throw the bait, you don't have to, but either way, I guess you stay in that matchup. But kind of annoying to stay in that matchup because you want that Stunfisk, right, for that Galvantula as well. But either way, well played. So Charge Attack coming in. Is it going to be a Weather Ball? Seemed a little bit too fast. Yeah, it is a Weather Ball. I meant Energy Ball, but it seemed a little bit too fast for Energy Ball. Going to go ahead and go for Rock Slide. Going to get the shield. Okay, and now going. Okay, will Kevin shield this one up? Maybe. No, not going to shield it. Weather Ball, going to get that Stunfisk low. This Rock Slide is not enough to KO, so will Kevin be able to get to another Rock Slide? I don't think so. No, they're going to switch into Deoxys. Out comes Sableye. So yeah, Sableye. Deoxys is a great safe switch, as I've mentioned earlier in this video, but if you go up against Sableye, it is not. So you don't want to go up against Sableye at all. So Sableye coming out with that Foul Play. Will the shield go through? No, it will not. So Foul Play will connect. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, what do you go? Either way, you're going to have to take like a Foul Play or two. Or possibly a return. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, going to be taking probably a Foul Play, but will the Tropius shield? Yes, it will. Going to be a Foul Play. Okay, so going to go ahead and go for that Leaf Blade just to get rid of Sableye. Sableye is annoying for this team. Not impossible, but definitely annoying. But let's see what comes in. Going to be in the Azu. Okay, beautiful matchup for that Tropius. But we'll have to see. Obviously, you have to watch out for the Ice Beam. Going for the Leaf Blade. This is super effective, but it doesn't KO. Going to get the shield too. That's always nice. Well, Tropius has to shield this because it might be in Ice Beam range now. I think it is. Probably barely. In comes a Bomb of Snow. Oh, they get extra farm down. That is huge for the Tropius. Tropius needs 2 Leaf Blades to KO the Azumarill. So Leaf Blade number 1 coming out. This is not enough, but I think he can get to 1 more. Because of that switch from the opponent, able to get to Leaf Blade. So the opponent trying to stack swap, but unfortunately didn't go through. Good attempt. Good attempt by the opponent, but wasn't able. Kevin did not fall for that sack swap, but able to take that game. Really well done. Really well done. but picking up a great lead as well. Well, yeah, Stunfisk is definitely a good lead against Abomasnow, but if Abomasnow shields, gets off those energy balls, especially if it's a shadow, it does do a lot of damage. So, okay, this is a terrible matchup against Shiny Politoed. Gotta switch into Deoxys. Okay, so what is this Politoed going to do? Is it going for Blizzard, Earthquake, or just spam those Weather Balls? We'll have to see. Going to spam those Weather Balls makes sense. Going to, okay, be hit with a Thunderbolt. Will the Politoed decide to shield this one, or will they let it go through? They let it go through, okay. So now, another charge attack coming out. An Earthquake or a Blizzard shouldn't KO, though. It is an Earthquake, so that's a Legacy Politoed, but it still doesn't KO. So Kevin able to take back switch advantage. Out comes Skarmory. That's amazing, because now you have Galarian Stunfisk against that Skarmory. So Thunderbolt coming out. So doing a lot of damage, and this Skarmory is going to look to farm down. But even so, Galarian Stunfisk resist all those moves. Switching into Swampert, out comes this Tropius. Great matchup. Do have to watch out, though, for the Sludge Wave. Plus, they could obviously bait, so you do have to be careful. I don't think you really need shields, though, for the Galarian Stunfisk against Skarmory, so not going to shield. Oh, I probably would have shielded that, but still able to take it. Oh, okay, now you have to shield this Hydro Cannon. Yep, going to shield that Hydro Cannon. Yeah, I understand why you don't shield the Sludge Wave. I've done, in the past, it's kind of risky. Against a Shadow, I think I would have, but if they baited you, that would have been really bad. But either way, Kevin's going to win this one anyway. But, that Sludge Wave didn't KO. I thought that Sludge Wave from a Shadow was going to KO, to be honest with you. But this Stunfisk is going to be able to get to Rock Slide and take the W. So, great game, Kevin. Very well played. You love to see it. You love to see it. So, going to go ahead and take that win. So, let's move on to the next game. So, currently 3-0. So, very positive set. Losing that lead as well. You saw that lead, right? Losing that lead and going to go ahead and jump into another game just a moment. But, yeah, that lead, Politoed, they decided to stay in with Politoed. And, luckily Kevin was able to land a Thunderbolt, able to take back Switch, and able to line up those Pokemon. So that was beautiful. Yeah, that was amazing. So anyway, let's move on to the next game. Battling another legend. Yeah, when you get into the 2900s, you're probably going to start to battle some legends. So, okay. Not a good matchup. You're going up against a counter user, so you're going to switch into Deoxys. Deoxys is a great matchup. Okay, we see a Wigglytuff. I actually understand the Wigglytuff switching. You don't want the Wigglytuff if you're the opponent lined up against Stunfisk. So Thunderbolt coming in. So it looks like Kevin can probably take this, going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. If the opponent shields, they can get off an Ice Beam. But Kevin can shield it and farm down, which I think you probably do. No, Kevin's going to allow it to go through. Going to be a play rough that does KO, losing switch advantage. Okay, not committing a shield, wanting to take shield advantage, and now able to farm down with Stunfisk. That was great. That was really good. I like that play a lot. So going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide, going for the baits, now going for the Earthquake, but a Charge Attack comes out. I really like that play from Kevin. Kevin could have won Switch, but he was like, no, it's more important to farm down, get energy with Stunfisk. That was a great play. So, okay, going to go ahead and go for the Charge Attack, going to be a Night Slash. Tropius going to be able to take it. A little bit of lag again. What else is new? So, Charge Attack coming in. Is Kevin going to commit a shield? Yes, he will. So, going to go ahead and commit that shield. Getting the boost on the Obstagoon. Not good. So, Kevin probably, going to shield. You could take this Night Slash after the boost, but you don't want to, right? So, let's see what happens. Kevin is now down shields. So, let's see. Ooh, they bring in Shadow Victreebel or regular Victreebel. Doesn't matter. Aerial Ace coming in, going to be that Shadow. Now they switch, trying to catch another Aerial Ace. Nice attempt, but now this Aerial Ace. This is a weak move, honestly. I don't know if it KOs. It actually doesn't, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to be able to farm down and take that game. Beautiful 4-0. Kevin cannot make Legend this set unless if he wins the next game. A 4-0 will not be enough to do it. Needs to go 5-0 to make Legend. So let's go ahead and see how the final game goes in this video. So, yeah, this is intense. Thank you so much, Kevin, for allowing me to shoutcast. I love shoutcasting Well, before it was rank 10, now it's like legend runs. I love doing it. Okay, so Pelipper does win the CMP, right? So Pelipper, this does favor Pelipper, but obviously Rock Slide is super effective as well. Maybe you could try and sneak in a Mud Shot or something. So going for the Rock Slide. This is a very close matchup, and then switching into Deoxys, outcomes Wigglytuff, trying to catch a Weather Ball, but not able to do so. So going to go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt. We've seen this matchup before. Deoxys is going to be able to win this matchup. Or they could allow themselves to go down. Looks like the opponent's lagging a little bit. That's not good. Going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Will the opponent shield? If the opponent shields, let's see if they decide to shield. They do decide to shield. They're going to go for the Play Rough or the Ice Beam. And going to go ahead and go for that charge attack. Will Kevin do the same thing he did last time? Yes, he will. Beautiful play. Going to take that and allow Deoxys to go through and farm down with Stunfisk. A little bit of energy that time, not as much. So now the Weather Ball comes in. You could take this Weather Ball, going to go ahead and do that. Going for the Rock Slide. This will be enough to KO the Pelipper. So will the Pelipper go down? Yes, you will. So now in comes this Surfetch. This is a good game. Kevin has 2 shields. The opponent will forfeit. That is a 5-0, guys. Let's give it up for Kevin. I know he reached it the other day, but let's give it up for Kevin. There's no way this 5-0 does not secure the legend rank. Booyah! 3016. Congratulations. Anyway, we're going to see all the rewards.
I'm so done. Oh my god, I am so done with this. Let's go! 5-0 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Why would you no shield that? Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, am I getting a raid invite? Sorry, Valero, I'll have to come back. Me Gots this. Thank you so much for the prime sub. X Darrenstoff, Cappy133. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Okay, guys, this is it. This is it. 5-0 set. From 2945 ELO, guys. From 2945 ELO. Just gonna catch it. Alright, everyone in chat, put your bets. Place your bets. I mean, where do you think will I end up? Where do you think will I end up? Hey, Alaflutter, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. Alright. Oh well, I'm gonna have to keep this one. Hype in the chat, guys. Okay. Let's go. Alright, guys. Well, what am I seeing now? Cube X Peb. Cube X Pebs. Yeah, sorry if I misread that. Thank you so much for the follow. Let's see. 3016, 3015, 3000, 3008, 32. Come on, 2998? You guys are jinxing it now. Sis for Isaac. Thanks so much for follow. 3023, 3002. Okay, guys. This is it, guys. Okay. I'm going to hit this button in about 10 seconds. Thank you, Mr. Frodo Banks, for the 25 bits. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 3016. Let's go. I hit legend. Finally. After all this time. You'll love to see it. Just think about it. 3 days ago, I was at 2688 ELO and thought myself, this season is just bust. This season is just a nightmare. Look where I am now, guys. I am a legend. I am a legend. And no one's gonna take that away from me or any of you ballers out there. Nasty626, thank you so much for the follow. So what did I go? 2945 to 3016. I'm gonna change that right now. So 3016 is an increase of 71. I am okay. Yep, there you go. I made the update. I am a legend. Yeah, although the thing is gonna be